What? I gotta look that up, dog. I gotta look that up,
bro. Look this shit up, bro. They did plants, they did roses, they did butterflies, they did like every type of insect. They created an artificial intelligent one, and they put that thing out there. And right, bro, they just released fucking over 120 some thousand fucking artificial mosquitoes.
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Tell me, boy.
Tasticals, 1, 2. Tasticals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The dynamic duo's back. Was good.
That is right. Welcome back to Paranoid Radio Podcast, the best show with the best content for the best listeners. I am Trebles Garcia, your humble host. And joining me in the 1 to 2 is the best goes in the fucking planet. Big Tank, salute, salute.
Salute, big dog. How you doing, G?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. I'm just going to give you guys a quick little reminder. Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, I want you guys to remember that I put this out on our Instagram account. Unfortunately, our Instagram has been censored, blackballed, whatever you want to call it. It's blocked. It's freaking disabled. We cannot run promotions on it. And a lot of the people cannot get our content. How do I know? Because I put it to the test. Now, we're trying to divert and trying to push all our followers to follow us on Instagram. The new Instagram backup page is called Paranoid_radio. Paranoid, that's PARANOI_radio. Please, by all means, if you have an Instagram account, follow us at Paranoid_radio, as our original account is going to be banned sometime soon. And I'm not saying that we're going to continue using it. However, at this point, we need to divert all our followers and listeners to that Instagram account.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One more thing, my people. Go check out our latest show, Push and Rope, my people. Go check it out.
Ooh.
If you guys want to hear nothing but laughter, cringy stories, anything in between, you got us too, with that real hot Latino flavor mix thrown in there with a little bit of West Coast vibe popping. My people, go check it out.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you follow us on Push and Rope, guys. We drop the Hammer of the Gods in that show as well. We don't do conspiracies, but we do give you the stories in LA with a little flavor of Latin twist and spice. Now, we got that out of the way. We have an amazing show, guys, prepared for you guys. It's a pre-recorded show with a very special guest. Guys, this is going to blow your freaking mind. If you thought the past 4 seasons we've had awesome content, just to the rest of this fucking show. Big Tank, connect the randomizing machine and give me the listener of the week.
Randomizing machine, do your thing.
Paranoid Radio.
Listen to that baby purr. Big Tank, who do we have today?
Panda Lags, my people on Instagram. Go check them out. My brother, this shit goes out for you.
That is right, Panda Lags. Thank you so much for joining the Probe Nation and following us on Instagram. We hope you enjoy and listen and share this show with your friends. Now, it's Nope, it's Paranoid Radio. Big Tank, what is happening?
You guys know the deal. This is what is happening, the best segment on this show. And if you guys haven't been here, well, I'm gonna teach you guys how it goes down. I'm gonna give you guys 2 episodes, and I want you guys' opinion, because I want you guys' 2 cents. For my 2 cents, I'm gonna deposit that bitch into the bank of knowledge, my people.
What? The bank of knowledge? Bro, wait, you said 2 episodes? Or you mean 2 stories?
Oh, you right. Call me slacking, my people. My people, let's dive right into this.
That's right.
Okay, my people, first story, let it be known, let it be said. How good do you think your water actually is? The one that you buy at the supermarket, at the stores. Okay, let me break it down a little bit more.
Yes.
Do you buy water bottles, or do you have a recycle filtration system at your sink?
I buy water bottles, and check this out. I buy regular water bottles, the fluoride ones with the freaking stuff, the regular cheap ones, for guests. For my family and my daughter, we buy the pH alkaline water.
pH alkaline. You mind diving into that just a little bit?
Okay. Like pH, I mean like high pH, like not 7.0, 6. Like anything that's over 9.0 in pH levels, and then alkaline. Reverse osmosis, basically. Nothing that's filtered, nothing that has like fucking fluoride in it. I use that's the type of water we drink at my house. At least my household. But we do have that freaking guest water. That's what I call it, the guest water.
Good to know. Good to know. So I'm gonna stop by. So the reason I'm bringing this up is for the simple. Hey, best believe. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, believe it or not, there is actually gonna be an easier way to filter your water. Before, you need a full-on mechanism, or some of them are just really too bulky to a certain point.
Okay.
So, what would I tell you? How could I tell you that basically that alkaline water taste and love that you feel could be obtainable at your house within the next 5 years
for a cheaper or at least decent price? Blow my mind, please, because I know that the filtration systems that they sell now are a little pricey.
So you are right. So this product actually launched out of China, where it's basically a connection to your system as easy as plugging it in.
Okay.
So the way it works is that it connects, and it's turning a little motor inside that connects to the, I guess I want to say almost a mesh. And what alkaline water is just a higher concentration of water. Okay, to the most simple sense. So the way this connects, it's good for up to 6 months, but you have to connect it at the main source.
Okay.
This is where it gets a little tricky. Obviously, nobody's really capable of doing that, but they're making it so affordable that you're actually able to buy it for allegedly under $100.
I heard. I think I know. I seen a TikTok on this. It's they're selling this machine. It's pretty big machine. It's a decent. It looks like a microwave kind of. It has about the same size. It has certain little buttons and certain little features. You could use. It filters your water to set like different things. Like you could use water for washing your dishes with less pH. Water for making a bottle for your baby with high pH or decent pH, have 10.5, whatever it is that you need. And other type of water for like drinking or for your plants. So it has different filtration levels. I think I've seen that. And that's pretty interesting because a lot of households nowadays, they do use it. For example, I'm one of them,
Exactly. Okay. So my question to you, how big of an important is this to you? Because there's some people that don't believe in that. Believe it or not, there's people that don't believe in the whole higher pH, lower pH.
I have to be honest with you.
Water.
Look, water is not water. For the water drinkers out there, water is not water. However, guys, drinking only. You have to understand this. Your body, your stomach creates acid to make it more easier to digest the food, to break down the food, right? Now, again, have that in mind. I'm gonna come back right into it. When you have nothing but pH water being fed to your stomach on a daily basis, your stomach forces itself to balance the levels out of pH and acid, making the stomach create more acid to balance out the pH that you're putting it in. Now, what does that cause? It causes acid reflux at night, heartburn at night. So it does fuck with your digestive system to a certain degree if that's all you drink. So drinking high pH levels of water also means you have to drink a certain amount of acidic water so that your stomach stays balanced, at least chemically leveled. You see what I'm saying?
I love the passion that you have, but for example, my parents haven't grown up on no type of pH water. They don't believe in spending anything else, and they don't have none of those type of issues. I've grown up without pH water. Yes, do I like the difference? Do I like the taste? Sometimes I do it for shits and giggles when I see an expensive bottle I've never had. But I don't get none of that.
I think you're talking now about adaptability, because your body has had it for a very long time. Your body now is adapted to low levels of pH, and you're just living off what you have. But if you start adapting to higher pH levels, you're not only going to gain weight, but also retain more water. So if you go to let's say you start drinking more pH water, you go to the gym, you'll sweat more clean water and you'll piss less. I don't know if you noticed, but what happened?
Is that why you're fat?
That's one of the reasons why I gained a lot more weight during the past 6 months. I'll be fuck you.
See, you tell yourself that, big dog.
But in all reality, just to like close up on that story, when you drink acidic water, it goes right through you. You piss it out within 2-3 hours. When you drink a lot of pH water, you hold it in more, which is what your body needs. Just FYI.
Okay, I like that, my people. You guys make your own decision. Would you guys do that? Would you guys not? Today we're only bringing you one story because the episode is a little bit longer than expected. So this was what is happening onto regular scheduled broadcasting.
That is right, Big Tank. Thank you so much for those two amazing stories, as always, rocking the cages. Now, we have an amazing episode for amazing people like you with an amazing guest. Please allow me to jump from the deep end of the pool and set the fucking mood. Sorry for my French, but in a world filled with misery and uncertainty and hidden agendas against our mental health and souls as men, it's a great comfort to have holistic and powerful soldiers of God to lead and awaken us in times of false digital prophets. Our next special guest isn't just a 20-year-old entrepreneur, but he's also a holistic healer, massive conspiracy therapist, and a very popular public figure. With over 181,000 followers on TikTok, he makes his way through our humble show and brings us a topic for the ages. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Holistic from the infamous Mr. Holistic TikTok channel.
Yo, what's popping, bro?
What's up?
Salute, big dog.
Man. Yo, bro, I'm feeling like confetti is like popping. Y'all hitting me with the gold buzzer with the introduction, bro.
That's what's up. That was our intent. We always try to give at least a decent introduction for all our special guests. Now, Mr. Holistic, we understand that you are a huge public figure. You have a massive following on TikTok, filled with wisdom and a lot of good messages for the youth. Not only with crypto investment, but also with morality and masculinity. Before we jump into all of that, please give the listeners a little bit about yourself and how did you get to where you're at?
So I've been in the entrepreneur space. I like to say entrepreneur versus newer because it's a simple fact. You got to do what you need to do to basically become what you want to be, you know. So I've been doing my own thing, basically staying away from corporate checks, staying away from the 9 to 5, staying away from the enslavement of just being on someone else's plantation and going by someone else's rules. So when you're just in that space, man, you just find yourself in a journey where you're just literally just equipping yourself with consistent skills to just level up. You know what I'm saying? And so when you start immediately understanding like, yo, your doctors are not your friend. The government is not your friend. The politicians are not your friend. So therefore, like you have to seek exact opposite of the information that everybody tells you. So you immediately start seeking holistic healing. So that's how I immediately got into the holistic healing business, not even being able to wanting to take Advils, ibuprofen, and being a professional athlete.
Give me a little bit. Explain that to me. What is holistic healing? This is actually the first time. Call me ignorant, but this is the first time I've ever heard of this term.
Yes. Bro, I'm gonna drop some dimes on you right now, man. So I'm the largest leading distributor of basically Black Japanese tourmaline, and Black Japanese tourmaline is a natural, it has been recognized by the FDA to do the exact same thing as like Advils and ibuprofen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you take that and you start understanding like KT tape, when you see athletes with that tape on their arm, like the glue on that tape is what we produce. That's like our technology.
What? Get out of here, dude.
Bro, like like real deal. So the history behind that, everybody knows that the skin is the biggest organ on your body. Everybody knows that the body is like 65% gel. I say gel versus water because that's what it actually is. Okay. So when you take a stone that naturally produces electricity, not enough to shock an individual, but enough to let him know that it can dilate your blood vessels to your natural state, and you put that on an individual's skin, you will immediately take their blood vessels to their natural state. It'll allow more oxygen to get to their muscles in the brain. Their brain can immediately process what has inflammation, what has tension, what has stress. Because when you take Advil, that sits in your stomach 45 minutes. The brain has absolutely no clue what it is. So it just basically blocks the communication between the brain and the pain. So you're never really healing. So I always tell people the difference between doctors and holistic healers. Doctors want you coming back, and holistic healers want the actual testing.
Wow. All right. Dude,
I learned something new today.
Hey, me too. Tech.
Boom, like that.
That was amazing. Hey, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I had no idea. You know, I've heard of Reiki healing, and I have a couple Reiki healer friends, and they also give me stones of the in that universe, right? In that world.
Yeah.
However, I never thought that it was something more to it. And bro,
I didn't swagged it out, bro. I got like my own jewelry line, and all of my jewelry, bro, we have like Black Japanese Japanese tourmaline inside it,
I'm
infrared.
that. I have to look
Bro, it's
into
like
that, dude.
swag, bro. It's like real deal.
Make sure you send me that link so that we can put it on the description of the show because I'm gonna check that
Most
out for real.
definitely, seriously.
For sure, man. Like
Awesome,
real
dude.
deal.
You
We're
also
taking I'll give you another little thing, bro. We're like taking
Yeah.
like probably about 75 people a month off of like sleep apnea machines for like the last 7 years, bro.
Oh wow, you're doing God's work. You really are.
Oh wow, bro, like real deal. So we're like doing some real deal healing.
Awesome, brother.
And even when you get into like just that natural space, you have to start even understanding just like the natural walk. And that's where you even go into today's world. Like you start saying like, yo, bro, what the fuck is really going on? Like you guys are screaming this Christianity shit, but you guys are sure running from the devil. You see what I'm saying? So you can go into like so many different avenues of just being a holistic healer where it goes like, yo, you either gonna speak the truth or you're gonna just shame the devil. Like that. These are your choices right now.
That's right. You gotta walk the walk.
You gotta walk it, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
walk it. So that leads us right here today is walking that walk, talking that talk, bro.
Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, you sent me a video of what you wanted to talk about, and you mentioned Agenda 2030. And I didn't want to switch the topic like this, but what is Agenda 2030? Give me a little insight on that, and then we could start conspirizing or therapy for conspiracies.
I mean, Agenda 2030 is where this is where they started saying the WF was they said they're going to start taking over the society and they're going to create an angrier world. They're going to start immediately creating like more artificial intelligence into society's like labor system versus
That's some
humanity.
crazy shit. Artificial intelligence is definitely something that we shouldn't be messing around with. At a point, I also think that sometimes artificial intelligence is like giving a vessel for demonic entities. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, bro, have you heard about the Google guy? I don't know his actual name, but there was a Google guy that sent out a memo all through Google's whole little network about he does all of the biometrics and the monitorings of like the artificial intelligence, like the brain. So like the brain behind Siri, the names and the voices you can choose. So he put out a memo as a warning, started warning the staff that the data is coming back as a sentimental data. Like it's showing that it's sentimental according to the ways people speak to those
emotions. Like,
yeah, bro.
What? Like it's sentient. At this point, it became a sentient being.
Bro, he produced that memo. Google fired his ass, bro. Google fired his ass. This guy is
You know what? I actually heard about that. You're actually yes.
bro.
Okay. So the way I understood it is that he actually started warning Google since the very beginning. Hey, something's different. The algorithm's coming back different. There's something completely different. And I want to say that he actually started giving it, I guess, theoretical questions, and that's when he started noticing the whole sensitive side to it, like him actually thinking to it. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. I think I actually shared it with you.
Let me share with you. Let me share something with you guys. You know when you guys are about to put your passwords and it's asking you, are you a robot? And you have to match little, I don't know, like the crosswalk with the crosswalk images. You have to like match it.
Crazy as shit.
Okay, so I think that's how the machine or the AI is actually mimicking our intelligence or what a crosswalk looks like. So they're doing the same thing through these questions and learning how to respond in an emotional manner. But in reality, they don't even have emotions. What do you think about that? It's just me theorizing here, maybe, perhaps. But
bro, it's not even that they have. It's not even that they have any emotion. They're programmed, and you understand. So imagine when you start getting into Agenda 30. You have to start going into DARPA, bro.
Okay.
So I always tell people about DARPA. So you got to Google DARPA and who DARPA is.
Hashtag look it up.
Yeah, hashtag look that up. Like you don't even want to put that on your air when you get to talking about DARPA. They'll snatch your whole shit off. So DARPA ran a program. They ran a study on how to implement artificial intelligence into society and what would happen. So they always do little studies and do little tests before they hit the public with the shit. Like they already did studies of the Rona, and then they hit us with it, and then people are shocked. So what they did was they grabbed some artificial intelligent grass. They took a whole little plot of it and they planted right in a whole plot of land a real beautiful grass.
Okay.
And they immediately started noticing that the roots of the artificial grass started mingling with the roots of the natural grass. And that grass started giving birth to new grass that was blended with the artificial grass and the real grass. So they started making basically mixed grass.
Get out of here, dude. Okay, this is some other shit. This is some ex
As
machina
as
type of shit.
listen to this shit, bro. As the grass kept multiplying, the mixed grass and the artificial grass started getting together and killing the real grass.
No, wait. So this is basically what's could happen.
Bro, listen.
Right?
So they thought it was some bullshit. They said, well, maybe this is not right. Maybe this is not. This is maybe we said some real. This is not real. So they
Yeah.
did it with ants. Same response. They
Dude,
did it.
wait.
Bro.
Mr. H, I'm sorry, dude. You didn't mention none of this on your TikTok, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you facts, bro. I was talking about this shit years ago, bro. I'm telling you.
What? I gotta look that up,
Look
dog. I
this
gotta
shit
look that
up,
up.
bro. Look this shit up, bro. They did plants, they did roses, they did butterflies, they did like every type of insect. They created an artificial intelligent one, and they put that thing out there. And right, bro, they just released fucking over 120 some thousand fucking artificial mosquitoes into our society, like fucking like 4 months ago.
I heard something about that. I didn't look into it, but I
And
also
then
heard it on a
nobody
different
said
podcast.
nothing about it. They ain't nobody.
Mm.
Everybody's still talking about Hunter Biden laptop, and they just released an artificial intelligent mosquitoes
Do
with
you-
nanoparticles in them, and to just literally just start biting to basically kill the other and mingle with the other mosquitoes.
I see what they're doing. This is
shit.
You
know what,
understand
dude?
that? So people
Yeah.
got scared. Those artificial intelligent mosquitoes are not even fucked up about people yet. What they're going to be fucked up about is getting next to the real mosquitoes and then mimicking the real mosquitoes. You see, and that's how they
Yeah.
get to the people.
Mm. Wow. So from the beginning, you started opening your mouth in this conversation, dude. I've been mind blown. That
I
is some
told you,
crazy
man.
shit. Yeah,
I
man.
told you.
That's some crazy shit. Now, 2035, give me a little bit about that.
See, 2035, bro, that's when it's completely AI. This is when you have to understand that if you're going to be a part of the system, you're going to have the chip. You're going to have to be the ultimate compliance. You understand?
Okay.
Like this is going to be the Sylvester Stallone Demolition Man type era. And they said it. Yeah, and this is not something that I'm just thinking. This is something that they said. They said, listen, we will no longer need humans in our society by 2035.
Get the hell out of here. Okay.
Listen to this. They said you're talking about the World Economic Forum, the CDC, the WHO. They just said like 3 weeks ago, our agenda of literally depopulating the world 50% within the next 3 years is right on target. And we're going to depopulate 50% of the individuals who cannot afford our medication.
No. Wait,
They
this
said,
is
they said it
confirmed
3
3
weeks
weeks
ago.
ago. Okay, I gotta
ago,
look
they
this
said.
up. I gotta look this up. This is some crazy
I did a
fucking
video
shit.
on my TikTok with me and my baby girl in like going back and forth like a duet of it of someone else posting it. I said, I'm not even gonna post this shit on my TikTok.
Yeah, no, because they'll get taken down quick, very fast.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. So it's like they're saying it to people's face. And then when you look at society and the people who are not taking it serious, and you realize I don't blame them for like replacing you motherfuckers with robots because you guys are horrible. You understand?
Oh my God, we just got done having a conversation with one of my good friends. He came up, he's my deep state correspondent, and he come up and he said the same thing. We were talking about this. I cut it out because I didn't want the listeners to hear that. But now that we're here, might as well touch it again. If you're not awake by now, if you're not doing anything to change your lifestyle or change your life by this point, or at least stay awake or be aware of what the hell is happening, you deserve what's coming, basically, at this point.
Facts.
Right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now, you said about society and how society is turning now, and I'm also seeing this huge attack on masculinity. And it's now that I understand what's going on, I used to be that type of dude to say, hey, you know what, women do deserve the same pay, and they do deserve to work the same work jobs and stuff, right? Like they do deserve to vote and all that. I believe me, I stand with women. I love women. I'm married. Every single man on earth, every single man in history was born from a woman. You get me? So that's how much importance they have. But I also see an attack against masculinity. And they canceled recently a speaker. His name is Andrew Tate. You mentioned him because of the things that he said. And it's a very touchy subject because just like he has a lot of followers, he also has a lot of haters. What do you feel? How do you feel about this whole agenda against masculinity?
Man, it's literally the war on information, because you have a society at this point which is more Luciferian than actually godlike. So that in itself, they're going to promote the weaker men, and tough men create weak men. So imagine the society of strong men creating weaker men, and now the government has attacked the weaker man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this is exactly what's going on. And then you
there's
got
a saying.
yeah, and then ever since the Trump era has came, that has created this so-called silent majority community.
Mhm.
And now you have a silent majority of citizens just complying with taking their kids to school when you're knowing damn well the kids are not learning anything. They're just being indoctrinated to this new agenda.
And that's proven. There's
This is
Mexico.
proven. This is
Mexico. I think Mexico has some of the best education out there. When I go, I have family in TJ. When I go and I visit some of my nephews out there, they're learning freaking sixth, seventh level stuff in second grade. Like they know how to do multiplications that are very, very. So they're advanced in a lot of the things they do, in academically at least. It's just now they just cannot afford, because of the corruption in their government, they can't afford to go to better school or continue to go to school because they're not all public. However, their education system is a lot better than ours. And here,
any third world country education. Imagine I lived in, a lot of people don't, I lived in India 7 years, bro. So I'm 7 years inside of India, going all through it. And kids are over there 5 years old, and they know how to write cursive at 5.
you know they're deleting cursive. You know they're deleting cursive for this.
You see,
They're deleting cursive in the U.S. and this is because because the AI has trouble reading cursive writing,
yeah.
and they wanted it all just be like block letter, like regular letters, and so they took away the Pledge of Allegiance, and they're taking away cursive from elementary schools. This is fact, bro. This is real shit. Crazy shit, dog.
And so that means 20 years from now, the next generation, they won't be able to read the old Constitution. They won't even know how to read old documents that are in cursive.
Hell, that's right. It's written in cursive.
It's written in cursive, bro. So you immediately extract it out of it. It's like people don't know how great Michael Jordan was. They only know LeBron now. So you can't tell them anything different. So the argument is irrelevant now.
Wow. Big tag, freaking drop something,
man. Okay. I like that. I like what he said.
This is crazy, dog. It's crazy shit.
You know what? That actually hits a lot home, because I still grew up on MJ. So I could relate to that whole.
But your son won't. Your son will probably see that like who's Michael Jordan. He'll think about the shoes. He won't think about the man, the legend.
Exactly.
Okay. But that's something that's been happening though. Okay. Yeah. So if you talk about it, MJ just happened to stand out. But if you take it a step further back, you have Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, that is still mentioned, but they're not brought up the same. So slowly, we've been forgetting about the past and just focusing on the future.
This is how it always is.
Exactly.
This is how it always is. This is like human nature.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's fucking crazy, Mr. Holistic. Now, now we're towards the end of this episode, and again, I want to thank you so much for being such a humble man and passing through our freaking show and giving us this amazing content. Right before we jump out, man, let me know what's your message for the world, and then also put in your plugs for where they can find you.
I always tell people at this point, man, it is like a matter that you just start just taking life just so much serious. And like when you start taking things serious, you have to start understanding what goes with being serious. You got to be committed. You got to be confident. You got to be like consistent. There's like, you got to be real. You got to be honest. You know, you got to be tough. You got to be ready. Like there's so many things that come with like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally just strapping up and taking life serious at this point.
I like that message, man. That was pretty cool. You know, I've seen right now that you were saying that, I'm not to brag, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I am going to toot my own horn. Fuck it. You said everything you said right there, and I learned that this is my passion, right? I love doing this. I love communicating with people. I love going through these podcasts and networking and stuff. And this is what I love to do. Aside from my slave shift, right? And then everything that you said, like the determination, just being committed, consistency, being confirmed, being relentless, resilient. All of those words like made me confident. It makes me feel like I'm on the right track. And I don't think I'm gonna give up on this. I'm gonna continue pushing. And right before we leave, man, I want you to tell the people where they can find you.
Oh man, well, my website is mrholistic888.com. That's where you can get all of my comedy, all of my things that I do update wise as far as digital education.
You're a stand-up comedian also?
Oh, bro, hell yeah. Oh,
get the hell out of here. You're a celebrity, bro.
And imagine, bro, I do virtual comedy, bro. I do fucking like Zoom comedies with crazy backgrounds and shit. And I go viral, bro. We have like 14,000 motherfuckers in my last show.
Dog,
Yeah, bro. It's
oh
like
man.
crazy, bro. I'm on some like change the game. I got digital real estate. I bought an Amazon tower in the metaverse, bro. I'm like on point right now.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Make sure you check them out, Mr. Holistic AAA.com. Did I get that right?
Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
is right. Big time. Where they can find you, man.
You guys know the deal. Catch you at EKNAT626. This was mind blowing. I literally learned something new today. So I'm officially have to say, if you guys are learning something new every single day, you're just a waste of a space. Just like that.
Man, I love it. I love it. I
Hey,
love
man,
it.
thank you so much, Mr. Holistic.
Man, God bless, man.
God bless, man. You can find us at paranoidradio.com. By all means, please make sure you check him out. Follow him on TikTok and like his stuff. Visit his website. And if you cannot find his website, I'll make sure that it's on the description of this episode, or you can find him also on our website at paranoidradio.com.
Paranoid Radio.